Welcome, I'm Emma. I'm a mindset coach and energy healer, and today I wanted to share why I do what I do and the transformation I've personally been on. So, really, the last few years have been a real time of change and transformation for me, and it started back a couple of years ago. I was working in startups, I was a founder myself, and I had left business school. I was ready, raring to go, wanted to conquer the world, wanted to build businesses. And I was working in operations, events, and consultancy. And what happened was I was in this culture of hustling, working hard, really overworking, and I kind of got to a point where I was really stressed, depressed, and exhausted. And I was looking for ways to get help, looking for ways to rebalance, especially with a business, personal. Like there was a lot going on. And I went for help. I was looking down the traditional routes, going to the doctors, the therapists, and going on medication. And really, as I was doing this, it was just making it worse. And it just got to a point where I was just so out of balance. I had a lot of pain. I had a lot of things from my childhood that hadn't been resolved. At that time, my family and home life, I was avoiding it because there was a lot of pain. And really, just what happened is it was just chaos, and it got to a point where I lost everything and ended up hospitalizing myself. So from that real low point, I was like, I just had this knowing, this deep knowing and feeling that there was something so much greater out there. And I went traveling, and I was looking for people and knowledge, and I started studying with coaches, masters, teachers all around the world, and they showed me new ways of being, new tools of how to build and build a life in a much more balanced and sustainable way. So as I started going down this journey, what I actually realized was a lot of it was unlearning the things that didn't work for me, removing the limitations holding me back, and giving myself permission to create my own life. There's so many ways of being. And for me, I kind of just been like, this is how the world works. This is the route you're going. And it was like taking those blinkers off and going, there are so many more options of how to be, how to live, because I was feeling so stuck, so trapped. So really, as I kind of took this off, the first step was really to just ground myself again and start to feel safe and calm. I'd lived a lot in that fight and flight response throughout my whole childhood and into an adult, and it really hadn't been great on my body. So I had to learn how to really heal my nervous system. And I was really focusing on rebuilding my health, especially my mental health. And really the big shifts in my mental health came from how I saw the world, how I was seeing things, and doing those inner shifts and inner work to really start to change my viewpoint, change how I was experiencing the world. And that's where I kind of found this beautiful energy healing, different modalities within that, and trained in Reiki, theta healing, and studied many more. And then as I'd kind of continued down that road, it was then rebuilding this relationship really with myself. I think I'd been my own worst critic, the imposter syndrome, the beating myself up, the not being really kind to myself had really taken a toll. So I really had to step into what supporting myself would look like, that really nice relationship with myself. And I'm, really happy to say I'm there. And from that great relationship with myself, I ended up manifesting a beautiful relationship outside of myself. So really, as I was on this journey and I realized the people around me were benefiting from it, and I was like, oh, my conversations are helping people, and this helping people has kind of grown and grown and grown and into the coaching and healing business I have today. So for me, the reason I do this is I find such joy in helping people unlock, helping people shift and change and kind of up-level their lives. And my favorite thing in the world is getting a phone call or a message from a client saying, I've aced this thing and I'm feeling super successful and it's something that I've really wanted. And that for me is so beautiful and so amazing. So Really, I love helping people become more energized, feel more fulfilled, and create that success in their life that they're really looking to create, that maybe becoming more productive, but learning how to do it in a much more calm and healthy way. So that's kind of my journey. I hope by sharing it's benefited you in some way. And I wish you lots of energy, fulfillment, success, love, and I hope to connect with you soon. Thank you.